Alright, we're back.
We're back, guys. Fang here and Y2K is with me.
Yep, and this is again Mobile Esports Arena 5v5 Vainglory tournament for the month of February.
And right now we're entering our quarterfinals actually.
That was fast.
And I'm so excited because the team we are gonna watch right now is Elite 8. I mean, we saw them in Worlds last December, and right now we are honored for them to join MeSA for February here.
And like we said, this is not really restricted to Philippine teams. We're open for Southeast Asian teams. So for example, next month you want to participate and you're in Singapore, Myanmar, or anywhere in Southeast Asia, you can participate in 5v5 tournament.
Yeah, meanwhile here, the other team, they are Lstix, Team Lstix here. I mean, I'm not very familiar with this team, but then again, and
yeah, there's still a first time.
Anything can happen in MeSA. We saw it a lot of times. Meanwhile, here we're just gathering the teams, and I believe we can start the match right now.
There we go. And again, we cannot see what's happening in the picture.
Yeah, we cannot see. I mean, hopefully, the next we're able to see it next month.
Yeah.
Which I think SMC does things very fast.
Yep.
Right now, it's an all-pick best of 3, a single elimination. We're pretty sure we're gonna see mirror picks here. I mean, I'm expecting a Ringo, but what do you expect to see?
I'm hopefully seeing Baron. Yeah, Baron is buffed in the recent patch.
Yeah, I'm also expecting to see a Samuel here.
Yeah, the usual Samuel.
I mean, Samuel's so good on top, right? I mean, he's so mobile. He can solo. He has good DPS.
He can build sustain. He can build burst damage or whatever he wants. It's his flexibility.
And probably also Koshka. I mean, Koshka, she's just really annoying in the jungle. And again, we said there's really no jungle role anymore. I mean,
it's all
the
roaming.
respawn time is too long for actually a jungle, a dedicated jungle.
And it's not really like you're skirmishing other jungles or counter jungling.
Yeah.
It's more on you surviving on your own jungle and gank other lanes.
Meanwhile, here we see the picks here. I mean, for Elite 8, we see a Fortress, a Jewel, again a Koshka.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, that Elsa Vox, such an interesting Vox on Ice. It's like Yuri on Ice. I don't know, that's anime.
Yeah, Jewel and Fortress. We have Grace.
Again, we see the mirror picks here. We have a Jewel for Lstix here.
And Jewel for also for Elite 8. The only thing that is unique for me here is it's the Koshka for me.
The Koshka?
The Koshka.
Yeah, it's the Koshka. Meanwhile, there's a Grace in the other team also. So we might see a CP Fortress here.
Alright, so we are now in Halcyon, not really Halcyon Fold, it's now the Sovereign's Rise.
Ooh, just a correction though, the right side is actually Elite 8, there you go. It is getting fixed. Meanwhile here,
there you go.
Now that's Elite 8, I mean these guys play in VG8, so we might actually see something different. I mean last match, Thanatos, they were mining their own jungle. Meanwhile here we might actually see Elite 8 or actually Lstix.
Yep.
They're going for that early invade.
And meanwhile, yeah, it's really wise of them too.
And the same case for Elite 8 here, and both teams going for each other's jungle here.
Yeah, this is the usual counter jungling in case that they will take the respective trends, like the weapon trends or the crystal trends. It depends on them, or if they will get the gold.
Meanwhile here, Redemption has to be careful here. There goes both teams actually going for each other's weapon trend. That just shows you how vital or how
crucial.
Also, I mean how effective a weapon weapon buff is in the early game.
Yeah, you can deal decent amount of damage in jungle camps, and also if you're trying to like poke somebody, it will really benefit you. And that's what we're talking about, the gold oak.
The gold here, and both teams getting those ambient gold, taking advantage of the ambience gold here.
And both of them, like we said, if you get the gold oak as early on in the game, you'll get as much as 500, if I'm not mistaken. 500 gold advantage early on.
Well, here Jewel at the bot, so we're gonna see a mirror matchup here against Now and Rexavar. Meanwhile, he has to be careful because Kaito is gonna go jump into that Fortress, but now has
look at that damage. No,
he's gonna go for it.
Here.
Oh,
The nice
and one more
one.
jump, and he's gonna get that kill. Meanwhile, in the middle here,
Beta Lord is trying to poke here. Junior, I think Junior, or rather Junior.
he
And
has to be careful. Fortress is very soft in the early game. He has to be careful not to linger too far there.
the good thing about it is they didn't overextend, or else they will commit in this Idris.
Meanwhile, Redemption, you know, farming with that box. Very beautiful skin right there. Makes
Yeah.
you feel like a buff, right?
I love this.
Although winter's over, but you know,
I love that skin.
yeah.
I think there's a new Vox skin, if I'm not mistaken. What are the
I think
new-
this is the new one, the Vox on Ice.
Yeah, that's on the 5v5 release.
Yeah. Battle Lord gonna counter the Scout.
So the good thing about this 5v5 is the scout camps, especially the Fagobor is really a vital plays a vital role in the 5v5 plays on how you will counter gank, counter initiate, how will you initiate, and the vision. Meanwhile, Asri, almost got redemption.
Meanwhile here, we're gonna see some... It's very passive right now, both teams very passive, 1-1, but now is here.
And now
He is gonna engage a 2v1 here and now has to be careful, and he falls so easily. Meanwhile, Elite 8.
Kazuto Kaito is a big trouble here, and they dive. Red Zavar here.
It's a very good counter kill there for Anime Save Me with that Koshka.
And like we said earlier, this might be a really good match, especially Elite 8 participated in Worlds.
And even VG8 right now, I mean, these guys are on a different level. But right now, Lstix actually holding pretty well against a Worlds team here.
Like, I think they just keep up with whatever is happening.
And again,
They-
Anime Save Me really smart though. I mean, that's a second gold dog for him. Like the anime team.
Like I think Lstix doing here is they're not really overextending like the previous game, and also they are keeping mind of their vision. Especially this is Fortress.
Yeah.
Bo-
And actually here we're gonna see even though the Vox are mirror picks, we're actually seeing two separate build paths. For MeSA from Lstix is going for that weapon power,
Type.
single damage DPS type.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Redemption is going for that CP. I mean, actually, MeSA is going for that CP AoE Vox. Meanwhile, Redemption from Elite 8 is going for that full weapon damage build.
Like you can skirmish like three players at the same time with that build. Meanwhile, Asri here is in deep trouble here by
Asri.
getting that Priat. However, they will dive this turret. He's really big trouble here, and that will go to Anime Save Me.
I mean, that's how effective a Koshka can be. I mean, you can just dive in, burst the damage, go in and out.
Especially, not really the factor that Kochka is nerfed, and however, MeSA is in a big trouble
Ooh,
here.
MeSA here.
The chakram by this Idris, and again a kill by Anime Save Me.
Again, kind of a misplayer from Lstix. I mean, they should have backed out. I mean, when you see Fortress and Koshka jumping to you, you back.
Yeah.
Go back to your turret.
Especially as what I was saying earlier, it doesn't matter if Koshka is nerfed because of the last patch.
Yeah.
She's nerfed.
I mean, she's been nerfed so many times, but she's still effective as always.
Look at that damage.
Ooh, that damage roll from Rex. Zavar has to be careful. He's gonna go down really fast. Anime Save Me is gonna jump in.
Double kill. And this may lead them for a free tower.
And right now we're slowly seeing the advantage go to Elite 8, and the Ghost Wing goes down here. I'm not surprised if they take the Ghost Wing as early as possible here.
And this will play a vital case in the in this early to mid
Ooh,
game.
meanwhile Grace again. Asri falls once more. That's the second time. The same area that he falls down. Meanwhile, the top right now is under the control of Elite 8 here.
And like we were saying earlier, mid turret is almost down, and the top turret they will take this the first turret of the game.
If you see here, the heat map for Elite 8 is that they're focusing on the top, so they can destroy the turret earlier. That means Redemption will have no problem leaving a top lane, so he can go to the other lanes. A very smart move from Elite 8 here. And right now,
Alright, Junior is trying to engage here. Battle Lord with a nice save to Kazuto. And I think they will chase Junior as a
Junior.
price here. And Oh, nice movement with oh, that burst damage by Jaegers.
Oh,
That's a
my
double
God.
kill. That's a
One more.
outplay. Triple kill. Now we're going to see a penta.
Oh,
no.
Han Jaeger's here.
All right.
Oh,
no.
wow, that Grace though.
Yes.
Redeemed herself. She died twice,
Mhm.
but then again, she picks up 2 kills after. Meanwhile, in the bot, Anime Save Me has been pressuring the bot. And I think they're gonna bring this. Look at that level
Yeah.
gap.
The level.
Rexavar 5, now 7. It's a big gap. Anime Save Me is so fearless. He's gonna jump in with an aftershock.
Oh, nice
yeah,
catch. And
frenzy.
that big red button.
And now with that back up blaster, the big red button. But
Nice save. And that's still a burst damage. And Anime Save Me somehow saved now. And they will just back
well, I guess
off.
this is the potential if you know how to play Koshka so well. I mean, you know exactly how to survive.
Yeah.
Go in and out.
Mm-hmm. And like this, and again the mid turret will go down.
Anime Save Me is so MVP. I mean,
Mhm.
I really like Koshka right now. She reminds me of the Black Panther, which I just saw yesterday.
Like, I think, I don't know. They must make another skin of Kasha. Meanwhile, top turret is already down.
Ooh,
Redemption. Big
wow.
red button has not really did their decent amount of damage, and there we go.
Ooh, Azri falls down to that. To Vox now right now.
Mhm.
Lunatix is gonna circle in the top, but they are gonna get
Anime
caught
Save
off
Me
guard here.
surprised. There we go. And there goes the suppression and another kill by Anime Save Me.
My God, Anime Save Me. I don't know what's with this guy right now. He is going crazy here with his Koshka.
Look at
He's
that
having so
damage.
much fun. Look at that. A double kill.
That's what
Real quick.
Aftershock can do.
Meanwhile, while that is happening, they can actually take
Here the
Go
Ghost
Swing.
Wing. So they can now skirmish and at the same time farm. And meanwhile at the top jungle, Kazuto is in deep trouble and
and he's gonna just go back for a bit here. And I think Anime Save Me will decide to re-engage here. After the wolves are gone, he has to be careful. Azri has to be careful here.
Mhm.
And Kazukaito is quite low right now.
They must really be
Meanwhile, in the
careful
bot here, Han Jaegers trying to push a 2v3 here. Han Jaegers,
there.
look at the damage!
Another one of those outplays and Han Jaegers.
Han Jaegers with that CP Idris
Mhm.
killing it. And now he's gonna go and dive here. Maifa has to be careful. One more hit. Ooh,
Oh, that's an
survives with the
almost.
Silver Felt there.
And they're having so much fun in the mid lane. Look at that! The burst damage coming from Elite 8, but
Ooh, a defensive gauntlet. You know it's kinda not going your way when you have to use your gauntlet for defensive purposes.
meanwhile, as we're not looking, now killed.
Oh wow, Elite 8 showing a world's level here.
Yeah, showing early dominance. Oh, he missed, and the big red button out of nowhere.
Now Rexavar is gonna die for his death. I think Han Jaegers one more, and he's gonna focus on the turret. Objectives are more important as
Oh,
usual, but
you see
now
that.
actually gets that kill. Meanwhile, in the top, both turrets gonna fall down almost at the same time.
And here we go. They're trying to hold their ground. However, let's see how Lunatics will answer back. The bottom lane is exposed already. Look at that damage.
Ooh, Han Jaegers here is gonna go for this before he dies. Most likely, will he be able to take it down? And he's gonna take. Ooh, goes down
okay.
though. Now that's one defenseless bottom spot there right now.
Mhm.
Wow, Elite 8 not wasting any time, taking every opportunity that they can get.
And I really love if Joel build a weapon power instead of crystal power. Just for my opinion. If you want a one-shot shot.
Oh yeah. And you go, as you're here, a little bit careless, has to be careful. Maifa is gonna be here. Yes. Ooh, the wolves are there though. Maifa couldn't do anything right there. Even the Vanguard from Battle Lord.
Meanwhile, he is just running. Gauntlet is down. Double kill. Will take by Redemption. Luna Maifa is trying to run, but suppressed by Anime Save Me.
Oh my god, it feels like a massacre here for.
Yeah, it's a disaster. That's what I'm talking about earlier. The attacking crystal, Vein Crystal. Right,
Junior getting chased
Mhm.
out of the base here. Junior is gonna fall down, or will he? Oh,
He's the heal. However, they will jump in. They will still catch them off guard.
Ooh, there's a gauntlet, a very good gauntlet right there from Beta Lord.
Anime Save Me is trying to run for his life. Redemption already goes down. Junior is also running. They're trying to skirmish Anime Save Me with the extra movement speed.
But I believe he's gonna survive her unless Azri is able to go near him, and which he will be able to. Ooh.
Nice shutdown over there, but
Han Jaegers though, that CP Idris, will he survive this one? I don't think he's gonna survive this one, and he goes down easily. And right now, Lstix showing some hope here that they can turn it around.
Azri's damage is really unexplainable.
Yeah, right now, I mean, so far the game, I mean, Anime Save Me has been dictating how the flow of the game with his rotation with that Koshka.
Now, killed someone.
494 right there. Azri.
I think this is a really nice composition, especially Junior Fortress and the Koshka. However, now I think he will go down.
Ooh, got a little bit confident right there.
And as I was saying, this is the Fortress and the Koshka combo is really vital in this case. They can really chase down anyone.
Meanwhile, Ghost Wing is alive once more, so
another 90-second
we'll most
buff.
likely see Elite 8 challenge for that and actually, you know, finish the game.
And yeah, Beta Lord is in deep trouble here.
Where is MeSA? MeSA is there at the top while the action is here.
Junior, I think he will still go down. Nice!
Ooh, beautiful one there.
Meanwhile, Anime Save Me is doing decent amount of damage. Oh, it's blocked! But it's not enough. The damage is still
really Jaegers here gonna challenge, but Azri just so tanky with that Grace. Meanwhile, while that is all happening, Redemption here is just like...
Yeah, like, whatever, I will just do my stuff here.
And he's gonna go for the push, but Kazukaito is gonna go right there. He has no chance to survive here. Redemption's gonna try his best to hold, but...
There's an ace.
But actually, I'm now waiting for actually a teleport boots.
Yeah, teleport boots.
Teleport boots is the best item to go here.
Like you can see, there's scout maps or really minion. They can just teleport in. Especially Box has a really good wave clear. Especially he can just wave clear, jump, and attack the crystal.
And yeah, Black Claw is gonna land in what, 40 seconds?
40 seconds.
So you can get a Ghost Wing, and then someone else from Elite 8 can get the Black Claw.
The Black Claw.
Meanwhile, Lstix has both opportunities to actually go for the steal if ever Elite 8 decides to do so. Meanwhile, here they are positioning themselves to Ghost Wing here.
They knew it.
Look at that damage from Han Jaegers. That Ghost Wing is going down so fast.
But here we go. Ghost Wing will be, I think.
Oh, I don't think they even know that.
Yeah, it's
one. Oh, there's a scout trap. Kazukaito's gonna try for a jump here.
Oh, nice one.
They weren't able to steal it.
And here comes the Black Claw.
Or will they actually go for it? I think they're just gonna go head straight for the push. Oh, they're not going for it. They want to be sure Anime Save Me initiates the Black Claw. Meanwhile, now here
he's trying to...
He's baiting them.
He's baiting him towards his team.
No, he shouldn't be doing that because Black Claw is getting chased right now. And
Han Jaegers. Oh, look at the damage by Han Jaegers. However, here comes a double kill already by Redemption. Oh, a nice one.
We're gonna go down here.
Look at that damage. Anime Save Me just in time.
That Lord there is gonna go down really quick. And right now the Black Claw is gonna go. They don't even need to. They
just need to finish the game and that's it. Look at that.
Look, Redemption is finishing the game.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, here I mean Elite 8 here you can just see superb rotations from teams. They know exactly the workload that they have to do.
And I think I want to give props, of course, to Lstix on holding their ground, like seeing what Elite 8 is really capable of, how they can engage in a fight and somehow turn things around, like for a couple of minutes, and then Elite 8 noticed that they need to do something in order for the game to be ended.
Yeah, I think it's just really about the pick of Lstix. I mean, you pick a Fortress, you pick a Grace, and you pick an Arden. I mean,
it's
Grace,
too much.
Grace and Fortress could be semi-support, but they're not actually the... You know, it's not actually the heroes you want to pick. If you, you have those three. I mean, those are tanks naturally, and you can't just like easily convert those two to become supports.
Yeah. So just for me, I think they must go to at least someone who is really mobile, that can really skirmish at least a turret.
I mean, they could have picked a Koshka.
Yeah, Koshka also will work. Or if my meta breaking mind is concerned, Petal.
Petal.
A Petal.
Although Petal's not really, you know, well, Petal CP is still viable. Weapon power,
Not really.
not really anymore. Meanwhile, we are gonna see a player change here for Elite 8, Oranophobia. He's gonna come in.
And here we go. We can just start the next game
Yeah,
already.
start the next game here.
Again-
Meanwhile, what do you think Lunatics has to do?
I think it's more on vision wise. They need to counter the scout traps, or the scout cam rather.
I mean, they had a very good early game. I mean, they knew. I mean, they were able to counter jungle Elite 8 by going to the other jungle, and they were successfully able to do so. But I think what really changed the tide of the game and put it into Elite 8's favor is Anime Save Me's Koshka.
Yeah, and also their positioning, especially both team has Joel.
Yeah.
He can jump in, and anytime there's a follow-up.
Yeah.
A really bad positioning is one of the factors that
Yeah, rotation and positioning, kinda what Lunatics has to improve on. But then again, I mean, Elite 8, these guys are these guys are seasoned in this game. So
yeah, they knew what's happening. The early release of the 5v5 Golden Ticket, they already knew.
yeah, I mean, these guys had access prior to that, so they're very familiar on how the Sovereign Rise works.
Especially like you are seeing that they're skirmishing the base already. How the Bane Crystal works. That's why they picked Fox in case that they need someone who can leap, and whatever that was.
Meanwhile, here we can't see what the teams are picking here, but
It's still all pick.
and again, I'm pretty sure we might see a Koshka. I mean, if you can't ban Koshka, you might as well pick her.
Yeah, ban or pick.
I mean,
Like how Lunatics saw that Koshka in the game. Maybe consider, I'll take a pick of Koshka.
yeah, both teams are finished
Yeah, here we
for their
go.
picks here. Let's see what they are gonna go for. Ooh, Elite 8 here with a Sky, a Cruel.
A Cruel.
Ooh, I like this.
Catherine. They really
Meanwhile, for
interesting.
Lunatics here, they are going for that.
It's still Arden
Oh, the
Fox.
Rona. I like the Rona picture. I mean,
Mhm.
it complements well with a Cruel here.
So two Cruel, a Samuel, and still a Vox, an Arden, Catherine, a Celeste. So I think, I don't know if Celeste and Samuel will face in the middle lane.
But I like the pick of Lunatics here. I mean, we're talking about a Celeste and a Gwen who would prefer to be at the back. But since you have Rona there, I mean, you have someone able to dive in to the back line. And if you look at Elite 8, you have Catherine and Cruel as your front.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so easy to pass through Cruel. Catherine, maybe, but then again, you have an Arden, you have a Rona, and you have a Cruel in your front.
Yeah.
That's gonna give Azri as Samuel a lot of space to actually poke from behind.
Yeah. And I think what good thing about Elite 8 picks here, however, let's see first what's happening. The flare trouble. Alright. So the good thing about this for me, for Elite 8, is really the Cruel fronting out versus the Rona. Meanwhile, that's not really how the early game goes, but here we go. Myfa is almost down.
Both teams gauging each other on what to do. They're not gonna go for the invade. They're gonna actually go for the clash here. Elite 8 very aggressive here. They're gonna get that crystal trend.
However, I think they are in the really bad spot because they're nearing the turret, and in any time that they overextended, they might regret it.
I mean, Rexavar here is gonna stop Han Jaegers from that crystal takeover. Meanwhile, Junior with Catherine there, who is gonna get that crystal. Kazukaito with that Cruel is gonna get it.
Alright, there we go. Kazukaito is a bit trouble here. That's the first blood. And however, Reservoir is trying to engage Uranophobia. Nice one! That's a really good kill. It's already 3.
Yeah, and again, the good thing about the early the crystal and the weapon trend is like if you're the one holding it and if you kill that person, it actually drops, so you can just pick it up. That's exactly what Uranophobia did. Right now, we're seeing Junior and Uranophobia both have the crystal buff.
And again, the crystal buff, it's really viable for example, for their Celeste or for, I think, Sky, because of the crystal power spike in early game. And there's a life, not really, yeah, it's a life steal. Like, whenever they cast a spell on certain heroes, they get some life back.
See, this is what we were talking about. I mean, that Cruel can't just stay in the jungle. He has to keep looking for possible ganks right there.
This is not really like other MOBA that needs to wait until like 15 minutes for the first blood.
Yeah.
Meanwhile here, Betalord is in deep trouble here.
Battleord there. Very good kill right there.
Yeah, Cruel's somehow viable in the early game, especially if he hits already level 2. And Jaegers must be careful here.
And Jaegers actually spots him. He's not seeing that scout cam there, and he's gonna get...
He just runs in!
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, that's stun though, and one more Heliogenesis. And he's gonna survive there. Ooh, actually dies right there.
A nice auto attack. Let him do
here
that.
we're in the 3rd minute, and it's already 5-0 in favor of Elite 8.
Yeah, the Elite 8 is really showing the world's quality
The
of
Worlds
gameplay.
is right there. Meanwhile, in the top, Azri here, as I said a while ago, I mean, Samuel is a really good top here. I mean, it will be equivalent to a bot in Azri's perspective, right?
Yeah, it's like if you are in the blue side of the map,
Yeah.
the bottom lane is the safe side. If you're in the red side, top lane is the safe side.
Yeah, and Kazukaito here is gonna go in. Not really that calculated here, but will they be able to pick up the kill?
Not really.
Catherine's not the target there. It's gonna be Uranophobia.
He almost got hit with a second projectile there.
Anime Semi is gonna bring those scout cams first.
I think cams or traps is just the same thing for me. But the only thing about scout cam is
It doesn't explode, and it has a better vision. Meanwhile here, Anime Semi going back here, spotted easily. Meanwhile, Maifa is gonna go for that
Crystal
Trent.
Trent.
Meanwhile, Jaeger is gonna have some
Here we go. Crystal
free
Trent.
time to deal some damage.
Jaegers, like we talked about before, that for the meta, Celeste is really, I think she can be viable in the mid lane, especially if you have a really good roaming support. Like someone will just suppress and he will just deliver his falling stars out of nowhere.
Right now, I mean, Anime Semi not the same as he was able to do with Koshka. I mean, Koshka's mobile naturally. Meanwhile, it's gonna take some patience to actually be able to gank using the Cruel.
I think they're aiming for like a mid-game mashup.
Yeah,
or something.
making spike. I mean, that's why you have a Gwen and the Celeste here. Once they hit that level 8, you can actually go for those engages. Meanwhile, there's Kazukaito.
Especially Anime Save is Crow, and both of them, both Crows on both teams, really spiking on mid game. Especially if they build at least, I think, a tension bow or a decent attack speed item.
No, Anime Save Me has to spot that scout cam. I mean, he's actually...
It's not really invisible though.
Yeah, they're not gonna go for the dive, or are they going for the dive? Kazukaito waiting from behind there.
And here we go.
Ooh, he's gonna go in and dive to Anime Save Me. Anime Save Me is able to actually run away.
Alright, Betalord and Reservoir is in deep trouble here. Kazukaito will get down, and nice save by Betalord and Rexabar.
Ooh!
Nice follow-up.
Solar Storm right there. A good snipe there coming from Hun Jaegers.
It's like, I'll just ult out of nowhere.
Go swing, goes down. This turret is gonna go down.
Luna Azri, part of the rotation here.
Luna is actually forced to go to the bot here, coming from the top.
They really need it, especially they need really to relate. Unlike the first game that I think the push is in their favor on both sides. What happened is on the last game they are really victimized by Anime Save Me on how he rotates. Actually, he's also doing this in this game. However, it's not really that same burst damage as before. They're aiming for more skirmish, like more intimidating ganks or whatever. I think they're aiming for a fast push.
Yeah, meanwhile here they are gonna regroup in the middle. Both teams actually, the heat map right now is in the middle.
Rexavar is in deep trouble here. Enemy saving! Nice! Rain from above. However, Unanophobia is just somehow trying to poke, and Azuri save for just here.
Meanwhile here Redemption again, same style as he was doing. Whichever hero is just at the bot pushing. Meanwhile, Hires with a Solar Storm.
Oh.
Wow, again a good sniper to Maifa.
Better Lord is on the right spot. However, Azuri somewhat saved.
Meanwhile here Redemption here is gonna deal with 1v2 and they can't do anything right there. Meanwhile in the middle one they're gonna go for the push.
Redemption dealing decent amount of damage. A double kill. He outplayed Kroll. And
It's a 1v2, 1 by 1 they fall down. Rexavar, then Kazuto Kaito.
And now Redemption single-handedly deleted. Supposed to be Rona, as we know it. She is really a bruiser
Sankey.
in solo.
And meanwhile here, Rexavar is gonna try to chase them out.
I really like how Redemption times his auto attacks or something. Like they really need someone who can really position well, like Redemption did. How they can follow up and how they can or someone will push another lane.
Yeah, meanwhile here I think Elite 8 is scouting for that Rosung, but they don't have the vision there. And the Rhinophobia, that Sky, will she survive? And that Pseudo Strike doesn't do anything for her.
That's a decent amount of damage.
Ooh, that's
nice!
one more hit.
That's almost deleted though, but Junior is a bit trouble. There's Raining Storm here. Azuri is trying to kill.
Anime Save Me is going for that kill to Azuri. Meanwhile here, Han Diego is here.
Kazuto Kaito.
Wow, Junior surviving.
Really tanky. That's already double kill. And they can go for the Ghost Dragon. The Ghost.
Meanwhile here, Redemption is gonna finish the job she wasn't able to do a while ago. And again, Rexavar here. Is he gonna land towards Redemption? I don't think he has any plans to do so. That level gap though, 2 levels.
I really love how Redemption really outplays everything. Not really everything. Look at that. Look at that decent amount of
going
damage.
for that. He's gonna go for the stun, or is he? He's not gonna go for it.
Yep. He's not really going in to push for it, and they're wise that they are pushing the lanes equally, as you can see.
Yeah, the equal pressure. And meanwhile, once again,
Better Lord will definitely go down here. Double kill. Anime Sabi was skirmishing Maifa, and nice stun. And
Maifa's gonna go down there. Meanwhile, at the bot there, Rexavar can't do anything against Redemption.
A really good skirmish there by the both sides of the map by Elite 8. And let's see how Lstix.
And Orano here, I mean, it's a split push. It's a genius move from Elite 8 here. I mean, Redemption and Orano able to hold the middle and the bot here. Ooh, there goes the Clash here. Ooh, goes down so fast.
A nice burst damage and a tower down.
And Redemption here really wants to get that turret, but Maifa is gonna stop him from doing that.
Like Redemption really, he's not leaving the bottom lane.
Yeah, and right now he's sitting with 1,000 gold.
Yeah, and here we go. It will push down rain from above. And there's a gauntlet.
Has no plans to join the Clash at all, though.
Yeah, and go down a shutdown.
Here we go.
The Kazuki Kaito is just skirmishing in the middle, and however he will go down because of the participation already from Redemption. A double kill, another one from Redemption.
My god, Redemption here is gonna go bot once more. He wants the turret down.
He really wants the turret. It's like, I don't know. So the scoreboard is 22. It is still in favor of Elite 8 with 12,000 gold advantage. What will Lstix do?
I don't think they have any chance to go back here at this point. I mean,
Redemption really wants the turret.
yeah, he's gonna get it. There goes it.
And here we go, the outplays once more. Let's see how Kazuto Kaito, and that's an early barrier. The Redemption with ease.
Well, here they are gonna get that ghosting without any contest.
And like Redemption is doing right now, especially
the Solar Storm. Look at that. Maifa, just like with I don't know, 2 Solar Storms. His health was half already.
And they got the Ghost Wing now, and Redemption has an additional regeneration. He can go back to the fight whenever he wanted to. And Battlelord will just save him, and just Pina Rooney from Razor Bar will not really save them. Redemption, however, we'll just poke Junior. Junior is just inside the Clash, and everything will just take place.
Anime saved me here. Diving in, Kazuto Kaito.
The damage
No
by
chance
Redemption.
at all. Meanwhile, Mayafa here, asking twice, just has to go back. He really can't do anything here.
I really like the composition, how they do it. Ranophobia with the early slow, and Redemption will just finish the job by bursting whoever is in front of it.
Again, Handjaeger's doing the job down there at the middle. Meanwhile, Rexavar is gonna go down.
The Gauntlet is in, however, that will not stop them doing.
1,000 damage from Handjaeger's there.
It's really vital, especially Handjaegers do the combo correctly, and
Rexavar here is not able to.
like he's enemy CP is just standing his ground. Crow versus Crow, and boom.
That's Solar Storm though.
That's an ace, and I think we can call this a game.
Call it a GG.
30 minutes. That was fast, and yeah, we are not looking. It's a really fast game.
And a double kill is gonna come from Handjaeger's there, and the Killer Genesis is actually so destructive. And again, Elite 8 showing why they're a VGA team.
And that would go, and still props to Lstix. Elite 8 will just proceed to semifinals.
Yeah, it's like felt like a walk in the park for Elite 8 here.
It's like the first game, Lstix show like prove something. We are the same level of Elite 8. However, in this game, I don't know what really went down to Lstix. It's not really their team composition. The team composition is, I think it's good for me. However, I think their rotation-wise, they are really lacking on that one, and how they skirmish.
And again, yeah. Also with the Azri's build though, the Spellfire not really the ideal build for a Samuel early on.
And we can see at the top lane earlier, Ranophobia and Azri. Azri has a early game advantage.
Yeah.
And I think really the rotation here from Anime Save Me and Junior really changed the complexion of the game. Like, here we go. Like, Battlelord's disengagement is very good. It's really vital that someone saves
Then
for
again,
a shield.
Elite 8 proceeds to the semifinals.
And oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Mobile Esports Arena 5v5 Vainglory tournament for the month of February, and yep, Elite 8 will proceed to the semifinals.
So we'll just take a short break and get to the semis, and we're gonna stream one match from the semifinals.
And again, this is the Mobile Esports Arena. First place will get 20,000. Second is 10, and 15, and then third is 10,000. And yeah, you're watching us at twitch.tv/MeSA. You can also check our Facebook page, Mobile Esports Arena, and our YouTube channel.
Again, this is Fang, and with me Y2K, and we'll
be right
back.
back.